afternoon, everybody. I am Steph, and we are at SoFA Community Conversations. So, for our very first episode, we have invited the co-founder of SoFA Design Institute, whom we will get to know more this afternoon. Hello, Loralee.
Hi, Steph.
Can you tell us more about yourself and what you do at SoFA?
So I co-founded SoFA 18 years ago, and I'm actually also the current president of the school.
We want to ask what actually inspired you to co-found SoFA Design Institute.
So way back in high school, I knew I wanted to be in the fashion industry, and I knew that I wanted to go to fashion school. But at that time, the best way to do it was to really just to go abroad. There was nothing in the Philippines.
This was way back when.
This was way back in the 90s.
Okay.
So and my parents weren't very were open to the idea, but I was very persistent, and eventually I was able to pursue my master's in fashion brand management in Milan. And while I was there, that's when I realized that I could actually bring back world-class fashion education to the Philippines for Filipinos who don't really have the resources and the capacity to go abroad to study. And so that's basically what inspired me to start SoFA.
So while you were in Europe and, taking up your master's in fashion, I'm sure it's so advanced, right? What are the top 3 gaps that you're able to identify that in your head you can bring home?
Before SoFA, fashion school in the Philippines was more just focused in just technical skills. So it was all about learning how to sew, learning how to draw. It was just about interior drafting for interior design. But we all know that to be able to be a world-class designer, you need more than that. We know that we need to hone our students' creative skills and their business skills as well. We're actually the first school in the Philippines with a design-focused curriculum that promoted all 3 aspects: creativity, technical skills, and business acumen as well.
Super cool. So what do you see as the relationship between creativity and business, given that, these are the 3 gaps that you've identified?
Both are very important for you to really thrive in the creative field. So in SoFA, through our design classes, we're able to help students develop their own design DNA, figure out their own unique design language. And then we also support that with business classes such as fashion entrepreneurship, brand management, for them to really be able to turn their creativity in something more worthwhile and for them to be able to have that longevity in terms of being a creative.
That is super duper cool. So I've always been a fan of SoFA because I love fashion ever since. And I noticed that a lot of local designers who would be putting up their own brand labels are typically from SoFA. So I think you guys are doing something right. In what ways does SoFA distinguish itself from other design schools in the Philippines and globally?
I think SoFA is the only fashion and design school in the Philippines that offers a full range of programs in fashion design and interior design. So we actually cater to every phase of a creative. So we have our college programs for high school graduates, and then we have our continuing education for professionals and for second degree takers. That's a full range also of certificate programs, short courses, 1-year and 2-year programs. And then we even launched a pre-college program for high school students who wants a glimpse of what it's like to be in a design school. So we're able to really nurture creatives from when they discover their passion all the way, all throughout their professional career as well.
So it is indeed a gamut of classes, courses,
Yes, that's right.
certificate programs. That is very cool. All the way from college to specialization, I suppose, for continuing education.
Yes.
Okay, and the focus is on fashion design and interior design.
Yes, those 2 are mainly the programs that we focus on for now.
Okay. So given that SoFA Design Institute offers a gamut of courses and programs, and your quality of education is being offered to a range of ages, from high school graduates to transferees, gap year takers, and even professionals who are specializing, how do you balance academic rigor with nurturing creativity and individuality among students?
Here at SoFA, we actually discourage our students from getting inspiration from Pinterest or from design magazines, or even creating, mood boards. In our design studios, there's a lot of self-exploration and discovery exercises. Through that, they're really able to develop their own design DNA and their own design vocabulary, which we help them translate into tangible designs also. And that's what we call the SoFA method.
Okay, that is very interesting. It's a design school with no mood boards. So, given that SoFA Design Institute offers a gamut of design programs and courses and hosts a wide range of ages from high school students or high school graduates, transferees, gap year takers, all the way to professionals who are specializing, can you tell us more about how the community is like in the campus?
I think our community is very close knit. Everyone is here to learn fashion, interior design. They all share this common passion for creativity. It's a very supportive community also, of students and faculty, and of course all our faculty are also industry practitioners, and they serve as great mentors for students.
That's great. That's great. Do you guys also work with brands, or do you have like outside the classroom kind of like educational programs or something like this?
Yes, for sure. So in every class in our curriculum, we have a lot of immersive activities. So we have speakers, we have a lot of field trips also, design field trips. We have a lot of industry practitioners who share their stories, their design stories in class. We have a lot of studio visits also to ateliers. So a lot of fun and exciting experiences really for budding designers.
That is very, very cool actually. And especially for the youth who are really passionate about design and beautiful things, right? Must be very inspiring to be able to strike conversations with market leaders,
Yes.
or maybe key opinion leaders, and just simply go out of the classroom and learn things, right?
For sure, and it's not just that. Our field trips are not just we don't just take our students to local ateliers. We also have design tours to. We've taken our students to the design capitals. We've taken them to Italy. This year, we took them to Paris as well. So it's really, a way for us to immerse our students in the world of fashion and design.
Okay, that is very experiential, right? Very hands-on and very living it. Are the design tours open to non-SoFA students or just SoFA students exclusively?
Of course, it's SoFA students are highly encouraged to join these design tours, but it's actually open to other individuals, yes, who are also
Okay.
interested to get a glimpse of the fashion world, the
Okay.
fashion design world.
That is very cool. So we should watch out for that. If SoFA has an upcoming design tour, that'll be very, very interesting. Okay, Loralee, so now we want to know, what is your long-term vision for SoFA Design Institute?
So, of course, we just want to continue being the premier fashion and interior design school in the Philippines. And our dream is just to create more Filipino design leaders.
Thank you very much. That is a very insightful afternoon. Thank you for joining us at SoFA Community Conversations. Cheers!
Thanks.